Ladies and gentlemen, before our next bout, another quick reminder. Sunday the 4th of December 2011 at Icon Nightclub at night of top quality Muay Thai action, World Championships. Brought to you by the local hero from Bolton, Sydney Hold. And this fan club. It's now that time of the evening. This is our main event. Tonight's main event is a marquee matchup, professional bout held in the bantamweight division under 65.8 kilograms or 145 pounds. Featherweight division. But our first fighter making his way to the cage and into the blue corner. Put your hands together for the man they call the Prospect Killer. Yes, Artem Lobov! Put your hands together for Saul, and weighing at 65.9 kilograms. There's a record of 2-3-0, hails from Dublin and represents the famous SBG. He is the one they call the Prospect Killer. Yes, Artem Lobov! And across the cage in the ring, this fighter is 21 years of age, stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and weighing at 66.2 kilograms. There's a record of 2-0, hails from Budo and represents Team Coliseum.
Here we go, main event of the evening at Budo 3. Here we have Artem Lobov from SBG Ireland, trained under John Kavanagh. He's fighting Saul, the Hangman Rogers. This is a very highly anticipated and well waited for fight.
Massive fight for Saul Rogers this. 2 years in, he's had 13 fights undefeated. He's fought at welterweight, lightweight, and now at featherweight. He's had some fight, but Artem Lobov is indeed the prospect killer with winners over Uche and also Dave Hill.
Now, I was actually at that fight,
and
as you can see, as you can see, Artem Lobov's style is very unorthodox, but it seems to be effective against these prospects. But like I say, what we're expecting here, look at that, Saul's wasting no time.
This is Saul's best move. We call this the gallows. It's very difficult for people to defend it. Can Artem defend this submission attempt?
He's looking for the gator roll, the anaconda choke.
It's on.
I think he's desperately trying to defend. Then he's got a good jiu-jitsu pedigree. He's holding
really
the short
good jiu-jitsu.
He's holding. Oh no, he's not.
Saul's giving it up. That's the first time I've seen anybody defend that. So that's a good work from Artem Lobov.
He's going for the Peruvian necktie. Peruvian necktie. Is it on? He's got his leg over the head and over the back. He's pulling and squeezing.
Just holding this up for the moment. It's a difficult submission to keep on though. Very tiring on the arms.
It certainly is, and Artem looks like he's actually doing a very good job of it. You'd expect him to have good submission defence, being with John Kavanagh, but we're seeing all kinds of submissions coming from Saul straight away.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily his main strength. He's good at strike, he's got good ground and pound. Now, Artem needs to free this submission. He's close to a guillotine. He needs to free himself, get some space to throw those shots, and see whether Saul's ground and pound defence is up to scratch here.
Okay, Artem's in top position now. Let's see what he's got from this position. Saul, he's looking for the lockdown there, keeping the leg on pop, and now he's looking to defend those strikes. I think he's going to be looking for his first opportunity to sweep him over. So he can maybe turn around and get his feet against the cage, and then use that to push off with.
Yeah, well spotted. Artem not doing a lot though. How long will the referee hang on with very little happening?
Recovered his guard, Aaron.
He's got the butterfly.
I think he's defending very well, Saul.
Saul has got a sweep from here as well. He does use it quite well.
Stand up. Look to stand up. Here we go.
Now,
beautiful.
Can he throw the shots here, or will he opt to do the takedown? He's going for the takedown. He's reached the leg as well.
He's going for that Uchimata Wizard takedown. There we go. Nearly got it. Bouncing it. You can go for it. You can keep going for it all day long.
If he doesn't get it, you end up in a position where you cut. Oh, a knee to the head. It was a clean knee.
He's got a little mouse.
Tagged on the right cheek as well.
He's got a little mouse developing under there, but I don't think it's going to. Well, he has spent a lot of energy trying to go for those early submissions. We'll see how this will affect him later on.
He's desperate for them takedowns. He's got to cover them up. And you can see Lobov now. He's starting to get into those shots. He's throwing that uppercut. He's got this long left uppercut that he throws. He catches a lot of people with it.
Yeah, like I say, it all comes from nowhere. He holds his left hand very low, brings it up in a sort of screw jab.
Getting a good breather here though. You know,
he looks like he's recovered somewhat.
He was out of breath, and Lobov let him recover from that. Go for the takedown again. Saul's got good takedowns, and indeed he's up top. I'd like to see him unleash some ground and pound now.
Do you think that Lobov missed an opportunity there to finish this fight while Saul was in a tired position?
He should have stepped the pressure up whilst Saul looked tired.
And now he's recovered. He's in the top position. We'll look from the ground and pound and past this guard.
Yeah, Saul needs to get that hip control in there. Again, and start looking for shots. He's got room to throw elbows here.
He's got a nice base there though. He's taking his time. He's doing the right thing. He's not rushing it.
He's passed into side control. He's got to keep Lobov down.
If he just uses his weight, he's got the guillotine again.
It's a tight guillotine though.
It's arm in though. Arm in guillotine. What's his arm in guillotine finish like? Let's find out right now. Again, Lobov with a very good submission defence. I think his legs are too low in the guard.
Lobov is tough at defending these as well.
I think if Saul wants to finish this, he's going to need to bring a higher guard up there. He's going for it now.
But he's almost passed then for a triangle attempt.
Yeah, I think he's going to struggle to finish this now. I think
he's get back over the hips.
He's got his guard higher, but I think Lobov's maybe got himself into a position here where he can defend that. But as we know, every time I've said this tonight, Aaron, the submission's already happened. Yeah. So my commentating predictions haven't been amazing.
Lobov is tough. How he's holding
his head's out. He's in top position now. Let's see what Saul's got left for his guard.
Good work. I think Saul needs to be working his ground and pound more if he gets the takedown again. Lobov,
Absolutely.
I think he needs to put the pressure on because he's got the fitness going on his side. He looked fresher in this first round.
So yeah, just a bit of grappling there going on, nothing serious. Saul looking for a scissor sweep. Artem stood up, postured up and ground and pound.
Saul looking tired now.
Saul's got
he needs to start sucking it up.
He's got
doesn't
one
want to be
overhook,
underneath
bit of ground
Lobov
and
for
pound.
taking these shots.
End of the
It's
round.
the end of the round. Lobov's got some time to recover, as Saul has as well.
I think we'll both say though, Artem Lobov certainly looks the fresher of the two fighters. Saul certainly looks like those submission attempts have taken the strength away from his arms.
A difficult round to call, but Saul got the takedowns, Saul got the submission attempts. If you're working on the basis of trying to push the fight and finish the fight, you've got to give it Saul. Standing
Absolutely.
Lobov looked a little bit more in control. He was landing the quality shots. Tough one to call.
Very true, Aaron. I wouldn't like to be a judge there. Me, myself, I mean, you could even maybe go and say that could even be a 10-10 round.
Possibly, but you know, I really like to see judges making an effort to make a decision.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's no one likes an inconclusive result at the end of a hard fight. But I mean, if it keeps on going the pace that we're seeing right now, I don't think the judges will have to make that decision.
So here we go, we're going into the second round now.
There we go.
Saul
Saul's
needs to
getting
be
great
digging in
advice.
deep.
Great advice from Danny Rushton in the corner there, the Lee Murray killer. And John
Lobov needs to
Kavanagh.
press this fight a little bit.
Here we go, second round about to start. Let's see if Saul can pull off one of these submissions, or
Saul
if
looks tired.
or if Artem's going to get the better of him with
Saul
those
breathing heavy.
hands, which is very unusual. I mean, I've seen him fight many times,
Well, I know
and
the
his
fitness he does,
cardio's
he's a
never been
big
in
guy,
question.
but Lobov's still breathing heavy as well, not quite in the same area. as
Again,
Saul.
that probing
Caught
uppercut
by
jab.
that uppercut. Nice little inside kick. I didn't really land. Saul took out his gloves, but it did show some effect.
Certainly feeling
Another
nice
uppercut
uppercut.
landing. Saul's getting caught off with them uppercuts here.
They're feeling each other out a lot more now.
Saul going for the takedown again, but he's a little bit
Good
slower
sprawl.
with him now.
Good sprawl by Artem. Oh, again trying to wrestle him to the floor there. Had the double underhooks, trying to manhandle him with a pickup, and he unfortunately didn't manage to follow through on that.
Now already this is the toughest fight that Saul Rogers has had in his career.
And like you say, I mean, Artem Lobov
Nice
is
reversal.
fantastic.
Lobov got the takedown with him. Saul just reversed his straight down. Lobov dropping those elbows on top of Saul's head.
Exactly, needs
Saul
to defend
needs to
those.
start doing more work. He needs to chop those elbows in from this position.
Exactly, because if Artem keeps on with those elbows,
he's got to
slipping the
watch
triangle.
The immediate thing is to defend that and use it to pass.
Posture up. Watch the arm as well, though. If he postures up, he's leaving
got
the arm in there.
posture up high. He can't let that head drop down.
He's pulling the head down. If Artem can reach over and
his
grab
elbow
his
in place,
ankle,
posture,
no,
and use
I think
it to
he's out of it.
pass.
He's out of it. There we
And
go.
he's passed it. It's
Passed him to the
beautiful
side.
movement.
He's passing through the side
Lobov
control.
needs to regard from this position.
He's got half a butterfly, and he's
Lobov in the danger position here.
Now Saul needs to exercise some of that ground and pound we were talking about before.
He's just not worked hard enough from here, has he?
Exactly. He's been in this position a couple of times, never capitalised. What I'd like to see him do now is drop some elbows into Artem and see if he can bring on a cut or a knockout.
Yeah,
Stop
he
it
just
from
doesn't
here.
seem to be working the ground and pound at all. He's in a great position here. I love the ground and pound position from half guard. Gives you a lot of control of the hips. You can drop in the elbows.
Absolutely. He's got that right underhook and he's got the cross-body motion going. All he needs to do now is start bringing his left hand across, and if he can bring his left hand and his left elbow into play, he can certainly do some damage to Lobov.
For some reason,
from
Saul
this
touched
position.
his leg underneath. He's gone back to this
He's going
submission. I
back to
think
the
he should be
go-to.
defending the takedowns.
There we go, big pick up from Artem. He's got a half guard and he's got a guillotine,
but it's hard to get
nothing
from
there.
there.
It's nothing there. He's had to pop out.
I think he's made a mistake there.
Now potentially Artem looking for a Kimura here.
Yeah, I think he made a mistake, Saul. He should have been defending that reversal there. Now Lobov is in the ascendancy. This is a really close fight.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen everything here. Saul got a great takedown, and then he got reversed, and then he reversed again.
Lobov looking for those body shots to free up that arm.
He's turning in. That's exactly what he needs to do.
Interesting
Pull it
reversal.
down. Scoop the leg. If he scoops that leg, there again.
This is two and four action. This is everything we wanted it to be.
Absolutely, it's lived up to the hype. But what we want to see now is we want to see Saul Rogers delivering some of that ground and pound.
He's got one seat to heel hook.
The heel hooks, maybe. I don't think it's on.
I think he's got
it's
himself
not
out
on.
of it.
He needs to pop up. He
top.
needs to sit up. He needs to sit up. He needs to bring that left leg round underneath so he can sit up, push
He's
out from the butt.
He's got to get back to his feet.
I would deliver some up kicks from here into Lobov.
There is room for an upcut there, but Lobov doing the right thing, controlling those legs, trying to pass guard.
Absolutely.
Saul bringing him in, perhaps looking to re-guard and use his submission skills.
But Saul definitely knows he's been in a fight now. This is what MMA is all about.
This is the hardest fight Saul's had, and he's really going to have to dig deep if he's going to look for the win. So far, Lobov is starting to improve minute by minute.
There we go, past the ring. Oh, he pushed him off with a hip
It's
hook.
50-50 action sometimes.
He basically bench pressed him off with the hips there. It was a pure strength manoeuvre. Absolutely fantastic
breathing
by
really
Saul.
heavy.
But as you can see, yeah, he is very tired. He's breathing
Lobov
heavy.
looking relaxed. He is breathing hard, but he's looking relaxed.
He's going for that big uppercut again. If he lands one of those, it could be good night Vienna. But Saul's definitely not taking a backward step.
No, he's not, but he's starting to, the takedowns are now going Lobov's way. Lobov is starting to get a takedown. This is bad news for Saul. Lobov going into mount. Saul defended it nicely. I think he's looking tired when we're getting towards the end of the round, but he's got to start working now.
Yeah, Lobov's in that side control position, and Saul's got his feet on the fence, but I think he's a little bit too far to use it to push off with. Hasn't really got the leverage.
Use the boost, as you would expect to off the cage.
But Artem appears to have his hips low, driving that hip in, keeping the side control position.
Saul's really got to watch his back, got to watch. He's going for the reversal here.
Now he needs to stand up. There we go, lovely.
Saul caught in a guillotine if he's not careful.
Oh no, he's going for the double underhooks. Artem with double underhooks again. Yeah, we'll see what he wants to do. Is he going to try some dirty boxing?
Saul looking really tired here.
We've got 10 seconds left in this round, yeah. So it looks like we're definitely going to see the third round, Aaron.
Saul is getting close to potentially picking up
right and left there by Artem.
Of his career.
End of round 2.
He looks tired. Lobov looks a lot fresher.
And as we said before, his style has been unorthodox throughout. However, it has been effective. He seems to have landed the only effective stand and strikes of the fight. Like I say, Saul started out with some cracking takedowns, but he's failed to maintain that top position. Failed to maintain, the ground and pound and capitalise, and now all of a sudden the takedowns have gone Artem's way, and Artem's delivered some strikes on the floor as well.
Yeah, difficult round to call, I think, because both had their successes in there, and where, it's depending on how you're looking at the fight. As you say, Artem had the better success standing. Rogers probably got more takedowns in that second round, and then it started turning the tide at the end. But on the ground, it's pretty 50-50. Both are having time on top. Both are looking for submissions. It's a difficult one. You could see that going as a draw, that second round, which could ring alarm bells, because if Artem can win the third round, that might mean a drawn fight, and that would be a shame to see this fight go to a draw.
Absolutely.
The build-up to date.
Do you think all those hard submission attempts at the beginning of the first round have affected Saul's power in his arms?
Yeah. So here we go. Third and final. So here we go. Third and final round.
Absolutely. Let's look forward to this fight. And a nice chopping left hook to the body there from Artem to begin with.
Looking really tired here. Lobov started to go in confidence, I think.
He's probing that right hand out. He's turned into a southpaw position, probing with the right jab. Now he's looking for the suplex takedown.
Lobov got that little sit-down drag.
And he's pressuring the back.
Saul not in a lot of danger, but he needs to be doing something here. He's managed to roll over, but he's caught him rear naked choke if he's not careful.
He's got one hook in. He's searching to get that other hook in.
I think Saul should be able to defend this if he's smart. He needs to work hard to turn into Lobov.
And stick his head up and turn into him.
He can drag him right off. He does not want to lean up to his back. He's caught in a rear naked choke. It's across the face.
It doesn't appear to be under the knot.
He did really well.
It wasn't under. Brilliant defence from Rogers. It wasn't under the chin.
He's got to turn this on now if he wants to win the fight, because so far the third round, Lobov is winning.
This is his opportunity right now. He's in top position. Yeah, he's got his head stacked up against the fence. If he can unleash some elbows now, he has an opportunity to win this fight. If he doesn't capitalise here,
he's not working.
If he doesn't capitalise here, it could be curtains.
He's not throwing the shots. He's in a position where he can throw the shots.
There we go, some nice chopping right hands. It just wasn't enough. Artem was able to sit through it.
And instead he's going for that guillotine again, but he's giving up. He's got him stacked against the cage though. He needs to defend the takedown first. He's done it this time.
You want to be looking at the table. Oh no, he's going for the gator roll again.
He's going for the gator roll again. He's running out of space, but he is good at finishing this gator roll.
I don't think Artem looks in any danger there. But no, he's keep on going. No, is he going to try again? He's caught and released. Maybe he should come through the other way and then try the DOS.
Maybe no, So it may be that the submission attempts will swing it Saul's way in the third round, but this is one hell of a close fight.
Again, he's in top position, he's got the half guard. What he needs to do is reach under, he needs to take that right underhook and then drop some shots. That's what we need to see.
He needs to stay safe, perhaps look for the crucifix position, stay in control. If he wins this round, he stands a good chance of getting it on the scorecard.
His referee standing him up for inactivity. To be honest, I think that might be a bit of an early stand-up there.
Bad news for Saul, good news for Lobov.
Absolutely.
But a nice right hand from Saul. Another punch landed by Saul.
A nice jab. Again, Artem does carry his hands very low, and if Saul can capitalise it.
Saul looks exhausted though, that takedown was terrible.
And he walked into an uppercut as well.
He got caught with a knee then.
The spinning back fist from Lobov.
The slowest I've ever seen.
And it just seemed...
A couple of good shots from Saul. This is 50-50 stop. Saul needs to dig in and step it up if he wants to secure the last round. Lobov needs to do exactly the same.
Lobov just seems to be throwing those uppercuts at will now.
This fight is
Saul,
ready for the taking.
There we go, Saul for another takedown. If he can secure this takedown and maintain... got reversed Artem with a takedown.
This could be the end of this fight for Saul.
Knee on belly from Lobov there. He's moved into mount position. He needs to move up into a higher mount and drop some bombs, and I think that could secure the fight for him. Saul's defending again though by turning around. He's got both hooks in, and if he can get that arm under his neck,
he needs to get his shoulders to the mat if he can do.
He needs to pressure up. He needs to put his shoulders towards Lobov's head, and he needs to again pass through the mount.
This is a fight and a half. This proves to be everything that he was built up for.
Absolutely. The forums have been going wild about this one for the last few weeks.
To his knees again, and he's going for the takedown again. Has he got the strength to finish it off?
He needs to bend down a bit lower, drop his weight, link those hands behind his knees before he attempts to lift.
He needs to work. He's got a chance to throw elbows again. He's got the whizzer position, but it's difficult to get. He's against the cage.
And their Artem's just leaning on him, trying to zap the strength out of those guys.
Looking tired. He's got to finish strong. I think the fire to finish it strong could clinch this on the scorecards.
Absolutely, it's all sometimes the last minute, the last 30 seconds, you finish with a big fat flurry, and it puts you in the judge's mind. He needs to switch. There we go. Beautiful single leg. It was a beautiful single leg, but he didn't follow through. Didn't manage to take the position.
And he's having to defend another submission here. He could turn his arm round. But again, Lobov needs to find space to crank it on, but I think Lobov is struggling with gas now.
Absolutely, and he's got his leg trapped under Saul there, and I don't think he's got it. He can't get the leverage for that Kimura.
No, and he's lost that. Saul needs to finish strong now.
Saul needs to finish strong. He needs to posture up and drop some big hands. 10 seconds left in the fight. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. Some big right hands, but another reversal by Lobov.
And here we go. It's the end of the round coming right now.
What a fantastic fight.
To call. Going to go to the cards, and I don't know who won that fight.
Your guess is as good as mine, Aaron. I wouldn't like to call that fight. It could go either way. We'll go to the judges' scorecard for a decision.